Hello, YouTube. This is AugustusLarch. It's flood season here in Minnesota, northwest Minnesota and North Dakota. The mighty Red River. You know what? This vlog is... I have no sympathy for flood victims next to rivers. Really. Every year we hear the same thing, the same drama. First of all, they seemed a little bit controlled population, you know. Human beings. Their behavior is so designed, their water system so controlled. Really now. It's pretty sad. Spring is here already. Never thought it would arrive. And I like to ask them, so what year didn't it arrive? That shuts them up. It usually does. It's only been a couple of times when there's been no summer. And that was when the last one was in 1832, I believe, when Timor and Indonesia, gigantic volcano erupted. There was a little ice age in the Middle Ages too. That was due to a volcano, I don't remember which one. Possibly Krakatoa. But I have no sympathy for flood victims next to rivers. I've seen the whole politics behind it. It's just a pork order for the legislators and their constituents, really, and they're just playing off one another. And really, they're spending money on something that doesn't. I see them, the two sides of the river, like in, say, for instance, North Dakota and in Minnesota, in Grand Forks, East Grand Forks and Grand Forks, and the way they do a levee race there, and they're just, and who I do have sympathy for is the overland flooding victims. That if they'd let the river flood in its normal place it flooded, there's a natural levee. And why people have to build stuff right up against the river isn't navigable, okay? There's no reason why you gotta be right up next to the river. East Grand Forks was smart. They bought up everybody and pushed it back and made it greenway, and then North Dakota came in on it later and started knocking down their buildings too. So they have a nice big wide with not high levees, just a little wall, a nice distance from the river. You know what? That river's discharge will be well controlled because they made a compromise there. I don't have any. In Roseau, the river flooded too, and really I don't have any sympathy for those people either, because there's a lot of basin that it serves, that river, and they've got levees piled right up next to the river, like right up next to it, high. And then they wonder why they're having trouble with the levees and why the river's doing crazy things. Because you're screwing around with it. You're trying to be a god when it's a big old river, and it's not gonna agree with you. Sorry. Now overland flooding is another matter at hand. And some of it is caused by the gigantic levees and flood control efforts right next to the river. That's why insurance companies, they don't have flood insurance, because they'll go out of business, okay? They have to sell a certain amount of premiums to cover the claims. And when everybody comes in with a claim, they're going out of business. So they can't do that. They just cannot. So then they expect the government's going to bail them out. And then we got this trouble with inflation that we have now. So that didn't make any sense either now, did it? So my whole point is, don't come crying to the world that your shit is flooding when you did it, when you're a victim of your own stupid planning, okay? Get away from that river a ways. Look at the geology of the place, I mean, and see, ooh, there's a natural levee here. Maybe we should build behind that. Yeah. See, so you don't get any sympathy from me, and I hope other people leave your ideas in the comments section, because I want to see what this is gonna start for conversation. So, this is AugustusLarch, and thank you for watching YouTube.